Hello Internet, I am Xenoun and welcome to Xcom Enemy Unknown. Now this is the second Xcom game. The first was called UFO Defense and it was popular when I was a kid. I never played it, but it was known for being a hard game. So in line with that, I've kind of played this a bit. Played through the tutorial, all of that stuff. Don't want any of that. And so because of that I'm skipping the tutorial now. It kind of shows some extra story, but it also limits my choices early game. But let's watch the little cinematic. That's a fairly odd quote. So, you can see aliens are kind of aggressive. And that guy's screwed.
Hello, Commander. In light of the recent extraterrestrial incursion, this Council of Nations has convened to approve the activation of the Xcom project. You have been chosen to lead this initiative, to oversee our first and last line of defense. Your efforts will have considerable influence on this planet's future. We urge you to keep that in mind as you proceed. Good luck, Commander.
So, I've been basically put in charge of defending the Earth from the alien threat. I don't know how wise that decision is. So I could choose which continent here I want to base my initial operation in. So each one has different bonuses. So North America is all aircraft and aircraft weapons cost 50% less to purchase, build and maintain. Aircraft are a small part of this game, so yeah, you suck North America, at least your bonus does. So we're skipping them. Europe, laboratories and workshops cost 50% less to build and maintain. So laboratories where you do research, workshops you build items and stuff. You don't really have to build them too often, maintenance isn't that large an issue. Asia, we get all projects in the Foundry and Officer Training School cost 50% less. So the Officer Training School is where you get some nice upgrades. They're really expensive, having that half price is good. Foundry you also upgrade individual items. So having half price upgrades is not bad at all. But that doesn't help at the start of the game, so once you get into it. South America, autopsies and interrogations completed instantly. Again, that's not very good because they tend to be completed fairly quickly anyway in the game scale. And then we have monthly XCOM funding increased by 30%. So that's pretty good. It means you get an extra 30% cash and you can distribute it any way you want. Or if I went to this, I get 50% less costs in those two areas rather than having cash where I can choose where I want it. It's hard to choose. Yeah. I went Asia last time. I'll go Asia again. Let's find out.
The area of engagement for this mission will be in India. We've picked up a local broadcast indicating alien activity within a major metropolitan area. We should get down there and eliminate any hostiles.
So it's throwing me straight into a mission. I just have to sweep the site identified threats. neutralize all the hostile alien targets. Now this game can be boring in some parts, so it's going to take a little bit of creative editing on my part to cut out some of the longer combat bits if I'm just running around and maneuvering my people. But hopefully it won't be too boring, as I've already played this a bit. I didn't talk.
Free to engage all hostile contacts in the AO. Don't take any chances.
So since I've played a bit, I kind of know what I'm doing, and I should be able to do this reasonably well. But I haven't played in a couple of weeks, so that's the other side then. Check him up there. So as you can see, I'm moving these people around, and yeah, I've got this blue line, and then further out there's like an orangey yellow box, and basically each person gets 2 what I call action points, and it takes 1 to move up to here, then I can use a second to move further. But before I engage, how far does this go? It goes out that way and that way. Yeah, maybe a corner. So yeah, before I engage, I'll actually just kind of maneuver my people so they're in reasonable spots and see if anything happens to pop up. Because otherwise you end up putting yourself in a bad spot. Take that one there. And the idea is you always use cover. If you go out of cover, expect people to die, and you do not want to lose people. Let's see, does he have cover? Yeah, both. So we can go up there. This one, I don't really want to put him there, but that one can go there. And then this guy I'm going to put on Overwatch. Overwatch means that he shoots anything that comes into his line of sight when it moves. And I barely did that since I couldn't move him to any other reasonable cover. Okay, so this guy there is probably reasonable. Taking a chance by dashing, but it's my first person. Yeah, there we go.
We're witnessing something never before seen in recorded history.
So yeah, taking a risk, dashing, sending me out on their own, but I can bring out people now. Ah, this guy sucks. He has to go all the way around. Can't jump over that. Urgh, that's annoying. Usually you can kind of jump over cover and move a little faster. Don't really have that great cover opportunities going into this. Let's chuck him there. Let's see, can I shoot at 25% chance to hit, which is almost nothing, but it's going to be better than if I put him on Overwatch. There we go, he hit him for 2 damage. Nice. It's not bad considering how far away he was. Chuck this one up there. Give me some sight in. And then this one, oh, hard to decide. But yeah, this is the kind of situations this game throws you in every single encounter. You need to kind of play the odds. Be careful when you're moving your people. Because it hurts a lot if you lose one of them, if they die. So that one's in Overwatch now. Means he'll shoot any of my guys that run in. And he's completely totally missed my guy there, so that's no worries. Okay, so let's see what kind of... That one's an Overwatch, so kind of want to take that out first. Let's use him to shoot at that. Nope. That was horrible. Let's see, what can this one shoot? 46, 45. Kind of want that one to shoot the other one. Okay. See if he can take him out. You hit him last time.
Damn it. Missed the target.
What's this guy doing? 45, 45. Okay. I'm not going to move any of my people, so I'm just going to focus fire in this one. Overwatch only matters if I actually move someone. Early game is terrible aim. There we go. As soon as it goes into this kind of cinematic thing, you know they're going to die.
Their weapons appear to self-destruct when the operator dies. We should look closely for any fragments that could be salvaged for our own development programs.
That post. Nice. Yeah, so as you level your people up, you can specialize them into classes. Classes are initially automatically chosen for you. You can't really do anything about it, but once they're chosen, you can choose which skill point you want to choose. Go into each attempt. See, situations like this is why I can sprint him in there, then it kind of leaves him open to be shot at. Awkward situations. And yeah, the idea is to level your people up so it hurts horribly if you have them die. Even one person in a mission, if you do one person dying every mission, then you quickly run out of decent people. Well, there's 2 more aliens. That's why I didn't dash him in. Okay, so you can still see one. You can see him through a window. Let's see who else I've got active. Let's bring this one over here. Now, do you have decent aim? 45 now. Let's go. Here we go. Haha. Nice shot. Yeah, so the classes are Assault, Heavy, Sniper, and Support. And eventually you can shoot through cover like that, it'll break the wall down. Alternately, I think I've got grenades, I should try throwing them. Ooh, what's going on? You... what? He must have been sticking his head out. So that guy's going to be injured and out for a while now, which is not very good. But, let's see, what can I do? What can I do? If I throw this here, you can see they're both within that arc. Here you go, he's killing something.
You may want to instruct your men to exercise restraint when using explosives. While certainly effective at killing aliens, they also destroy the artifacts we're hoping to recover from the bodies. Just something to consider.
So if...
Work out there,
If I
Great
may
talking,
comment,
people.
The labs are on high alert. Teams are standing by for your orders. We can begin researching the newly recovered artifacts immediately.
Okay. So when I use explosives, I destroy everything except their bodies, basically. And I can't then use those items for research and making other stuff. But the advantage there was one of my dudes was already injured, so I took it out with an aid. It just gives you ratings here, tells you general summary of how you went. You can skip that for now, and now flying back to base for our little intro there. That's our world map. Love the little no alien symbol on the side there. It's cool.
Welcome to Xcom HQ, Commander. I'm Central Officer Bradford. My role in this project is twofold: providing tactical support for our field operations, and keeping you briefed on the current situation. My efforts should allow you to focus on the bigger issues at hand. Speaking of which, we have a soldier waiting for a promotion in the barracks. How can you get to it?
So the promotion is where we see what class the game has chosen the person to be for us. It fairly evenly distributes them throughout classes, but you can end up stocking up on one type and not others. I usually get lots of heavies. But here we go, support, sniper, and assault.
Just like
So
it sounds, the support class provides
he's
that
gonna
intangible edge our
explain for
squads
me.
need. They make everyone around them better.
Okay, so this guy throws smoke grenades, and you can end up speccing them into using med packs and healing more, so I use them as healers.
Our snipers specialize in dealing massive amounts of damage from afar, but without sufficient training, they're vulnerable in close combat situations.
So snipers are terrible until you level them up a couple. There's a skill that you get where they can shoot at anything that other people can see, as long as they've got like a direct line of sight between them. Even if they're not in his vision range, he can then see them if someone else can. So they work really well once you get them up a little bit, then they start kicking ass.
The
Assault.
class serves as our front line. They're the first ones into a fight and the last ones out.
So assault default shotgun. I'm going to change that to a rifle. I hate the shotgun because you have to get too close and you risk your person dying. Their first skill is run and gun, so that lets me move the person into that orange section and then still shoot after. And my other dude's wounded.
Are being unloaded, and the research team is waiting your orders. We'll get started as soon as you give the order, Commander.
So these are the new research areas I can do, and these are what we recovered from the mission. So we shall head down to the research lab.
Hello, Commander. My name is Dr. Farlan. I oversee the research labs. This is where all of Xcom's research and development takes place. We have already begun analyzing the artifacts recovered from our first encounter with the aliens. Based on our preliminary findings, we believe we can use them to develop some new equipment for our soldiers. With your approval, we will begin research immediately.
So research lab is where we use the alien stuff to improve our stuff. So first and foremost, I can only do one because I didn't get enough weapon fragments since I blew up 2 aliens with a grenade.
I realize our troops have to put their own survival first, but every alien we use explosives against is one less opportunity to recover new artifacts.
Stop lecturing me, woman.
Ah, Commander. I was wondering when you'd be stopping by. Welcome to engineering. Anything they can dream up in the research labs, we can build it here. Speaking of which, Dr. Valen has just sent us some new schematics. With your approval, we will begin fabrication.
Okay, so this, like that guy said, is where we can build stuff. So I need medkits. Let's make us 2 of those. And each soldier can only carry like 1 item, so I can give medkits to 2 soldiers now. And this satellite, I've got 1 built. But we meant to go to mission control, which is this, bit in the middle here. I think that will be enough for the first episode. Next episode I'll explain a bit more about the world map and we'll get into our next mission. So thanks for watching, guys, and I shall see you next time.